orthodox introduced in the attack. Remember, Bangladesh have also come out, replaced Rishad Hussain with left-arm orthodox Tanvir Islam. This will be an interesting contest. Spin. Turn down to the attack from the rocket end. There it is. Might have to pay overweight if New Zealand pick that up because it's a big trophy. Mid-off coming up into the circle, so is mid-on. How long before Litton Das says I'm going straight down the ground? Oh, now mid-off being pushed back, so maybe not yet. 27, make that 27 deliveries since the last boundary, and that it should not really bother the batters. I mean, you've got to make sure that you just continue to bat deeper. Don't do anything foolish here, because the partnership was 40. Yes, it's been difficult, but more importantly, both are still there. So they need to continue in the same fashion. Still so many overs left after this over. So they've got time in their hand. And that's what the 50-over cricket offers to you, time. Lennox can't afford to miss the stumps here. He's got to bowl stump to stump. If he bowls it wide of off stump, Das will let his hands go, and there's a vacant area on the sweeper boundary on the offside. That's perfect for him. He doesn't mind giving away the odd single, but he wants to be stump to stump. He's been good. He's been very good in his very first over, just the two singles. Now he's deal with the left-hander. Just protects his over there, doesn't he? Happy to surrender a single rather than go for a boundary off the last delivery. 19 gone, 74 for 3. Happy to surrender a single rather than go for a boundary off the last delivery. 19 gone, 74 for 3. Inside the power play saw Bangladesh on their heels, but these two men have played really nicely. Partnership now 43 of 66. So the run rate's not too bad. It's just under 4 to the over. We're thinking that 260, 270 mark on this type of pitches is where Bangladesh will want to be. Anything more than that would be a bonus and excellent. You still have to bat well to reach to that stage of 250 or over, because the bowlers have done wonderfully well. Every bowler in Oruk was very good, exceptional in his first spell when he picked up 3 for 16, but the others also have hardly given anything away. So they've kept the pressure. A little error. We don't see many of them from New Zealand, but just a slight error in the field. I've seen Shanto and Das get through for 2. Yeah, I think both the batters have realized that the bowling has been very good. Yes, sloppy from fielder at short mid-wicket. Allows the batter to come back for the second. And they're playing to the merit of the delivery. We haven't seen them doing anything silly, which is absolutely fine. both of these batters are ordinarily free-flowing players. Once they get in, they look to be aggressive. Do you think that... in the back of their mind, they've spoken, in the back of the mind, they've thought about what's to come. We know Riddle is to come, he's in good form. We've spoken about the captain who struggled of late, but both Rishad and Tuskin are probably better batters than Mustafa Zaraman and Tanvir Islam, who've replaced them, so the tail is quite long. Kane taking on the field, just putting the pressure onto the fielders, hitting it straight onto him and challenging him for a single. And in the end, they get two. He wanted it straight away. Not as great as a throw. Yeah, I'm sure there would have been a discussion, but I think as more importantly, the discussion would have been, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going and let's see how far we can take this from here on. Can we add another 50 here from here on? Or maybe more, just for the 48 as a partnership. And then you realize that, okay, now we are like 35 or after 40 overs. We have not lost another wicket. Shot, pulled away. The mic breaks the shackle. Yes, it does. 4 also brings up the 50 partnership. Wonderful stroke to end the 20th, 84 for 3. The importance of the partnership can't be underestimated. They were 32 for 3, Bangladesh, when these two came together. And they've rebuilt very, very well, steadily. Shanto contributing 27 from just 31 deliveries in that partnership, so it hasn't been slow. Comfortably the biggest partnership of the day, and it needs to grow. It needs to grow significantly. What Finn Lennox bowls to Litton Das is that if he bowls the ball around middle and off, Das tries to give himself a little bit of room. He wants to beat extra covers left hand. He's looking for a boundary through there. He'll take the one down the ground, but he would love a boundary through cover. Like this, just out of reach. Just losing his patience here. Don't think that he requires to do that at this stage of the game. I know boundaries are hard to come back. He tries to open up the offside, but he's just a little bit away from the ball, so he had to reach out. He's lucky, very lucky, that it could have easily gone to the fielder's hands. I think he gives himself just a little bit too much room. You can understand what he's trying to do, Litton Das. Different story here for the left-hander against the left-arm spin. Traditionally, the ball coming in to Shanto. He can work it away on the leg side for singles. Now, this is the third time that this have added 50 or more together. 101 against Ireland and Zimbabwe, they added 80. Now this is the one what you're talking about. They just moved a little bit too far away, and clever from the bowler, Lennox, to bowl a little bit wide. out. Could have gone horribly wrong for him, but lucky that it went just a little bit away from that fielder. It was in the air. It's been a very good over. A little nudge single, but Lennox has started well. Just 2 from that over of Lennox. 21 gone, 86 for 3.
It has been a good comeback here for Bangladesh after the third wicket fell at 32. This partnership worth 54 of 77 balls have just steadied the rocking boat, because Bangladesh were really in a spot of bother when the third wicket went down. Sensible, disciplined cricket has eased the nerves in the middle and also amongst the spectators here. When you're building up a partnership, calling between the two is imperative. Hamish, I think they've done very well.
Yeah, they've been very good. Pushing back on. New Zealand bowlers have done this through in between the wickets and the loud call and good communication. That's where it starts. Sometimes when you're struggling a little bit, the bat in hand, good loud calling, good positive movements with your body position can get you into the game, get you in a nice flow.
Yeah, and it's flowing at the moment. You can see the manner in which they're garnering the runs, just milking the runs, not really intent on trying to take any chance in getting to the boundary. Still, boundaries have not come thick and fast, but they're going at 4.13 runs per over. DJ and party there. Now that stood up. Oh, that went very, very quickly.
Yeah, got a good piece of it. Henry Nicholls. Again, on the pull. Shanto. Good half stop.
Manner in which they dive around shows so much agility and anticipation of the ball. It's an integral part of being a good fielder, knowing it's going, where it's going, and getting there quickly. Just a couple of steps forward as the bowler comes into bowl, looking to be a little more positive. Liton Kumar Dash.
Yeah, Bass. You off-cut it, change your pace. Good running again. This partnership's building nicely. Ian shuffling. Started to look a little bit more aggressive in the last couple of overs. While that is good and important, got to not go from 0 to 100.
Oh, now that just shaped and tailed in a little bit. Rolled around from a bus, did well. Little tentative. Had a couple of wickets with inside edges earlier.
Again off pace delivery. Has gripped. Bus, first time we've seen him bowl this series. Impressive so far. Good all-round talent for New Zealand. Young in his international career, but he'll be relishing this opportunity with ball in hand.
And he's bowled very intelligently, has varied his pace, kept it tight, and just given away 4 runs in that over. 90 for 3. Hard building this partnership after the struggles early on when 3 quick wickets fell, but these two have done well. Has been selective with their shot making, been sensible in their approach. In Lennox, just a little change in the field for the right-hander. Deep cover comes in inside the 30-yard circle. Deep mid-wicket on the other side. Just into position very, very quickly. Getting to the pitch of that ball. Seen very positive intent. Even in the last over when Liton Kumar Das prepared to go forward and meet the ball.
Yeah, the last over, the left arm spin of Lennox. No, very watchful. Be interested to see here. A lot of fielders inside the ring. They look to be a little bit more aggressive in this over. This partnership's been good. They're in a good position here for Bangladesh batters. If they can stay together until that 30th over, they'll be in a good position.
New Zealand know the importance of this partnership, of breaking this partnership, because both these batters have had a nice sort of previous few games, particularly Shanto in the last 4 innings against New Zealand has scored runs, 350s in the last 4 innings versus New Zealand by Najmul Hussain Shanto, and is 9 away from another one. He wants to make it into a big one, and Liton Kumar Das, once he settles down, can be very dangerous. Liton content to play the ball to its merit, which is excellent. I mean, got lots of overs to come, time to conserve yourself, go for the wickets later on. And he tries that, not quite getting the meaty part of the bat, tried the cow corner, ended up at mid-wicket.